Good morning. It is Worship Wednesday already. Now, last Worship Wednesday, when we met together, coffee always helps. Last Worship Wednesday, when we met together, we were just about, was that last week? We were just about to go into a concert. Or was that the week before? Anyway, one Friday, very in our near rear view mirror, we gathered here in Jacksonville for an evening of praise and worship. And it was, at least in my calculation, it was off the charts. We had our choir here, Celebration Church, and our worship leader couple, Ryan and Marie Hodges, did such a great job putting together a wonderful team, players and singers, and my daughter-in-law Shay joined me. And that night we actually released a new song called Holy, and it was really well received. You can purchase that actually on iTunes, and I may get to it this morning in just a couple minutes. Remember now, as we're preparing for Passover, these appointed times are they're so important. The more I read, the more I listen. I've gotten into listening to Scripture now early in the morning. It's really a blessing to me. I can just sit quietly and listen to the Word. And wow, I've been in 2 Chronicles, and starting with chapter 29 is where Hezekiah comes along. One of the key reformers. Israel is splintered, scattered, broken up, worshiping all kinds of stuff. After a lot of up and down with different kings that did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and then it's exhausting to listen to the number of kings after David and Solomon who went their own way, Jeroboam and Rehoboam and other boams. Yikes. It can be discouraging, but Hezekiah was a guy with a heart after God, and he had a few hiccups, but overall he did well. And then there came Josiah was, I think, in chapter 36. Anyway, the key for all of them was Passover. When they made a call, they called out to the tribes and to the nation and said, come back to the ways of the Lord. Moses, right on top of the mountain, Lord, teach me your ways. Even the disciples sitting with Yeshua for 3.5 years, day after day, Lord, teach us, show us the Father. If you've seen me, he said, you've seen my Father. And teach us your ways. It was always about, and then there's the Apostle Paul who says, follow me as I follow the Messiah, as I follow Christ. So I'm saying, if Jesus did Passover, if it was important to him, it should be important to us. Here's a little start verse out of Psalm 103. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, let every breath I breathe return as praise. By the blood of Jesus I have been redeemed. Surely you're my master, you're my friend. soul, and all that is within me, bless His name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, let every breath return to His praise. For by the blood of Yeshua I have been redeemed. Surely you are my Savior and my friend. Higher than the heavens you have lifted me, and I will sing again. Bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. Every day I will bless you, Lord. Lift my voice and bless your name. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. Oh, to hear the melody of the song the angels sing around your throne, as they worship night and day, bringing never-ending praise to you alone. They sing, yeah, they sing, standing open in heaven, a sea of glass that burned with fire, and standing around the sea, a people from every tribe, tongue, nation, and they sang the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, declaring, "Great and marvelous are your deeds, O Lord. Who will not fear you and glorify your name?" They played golden harps, given them by God. And they sang, that's the song that can go on forever and ever. If you'd like to see the concert from last Friday night, you can go to our YouTube channel. I think we'll have a link there on the description on this page. If it's not there, you can just go to our YouTube channel and you can watch the whole concert. It's about 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. You can watch it in pieces if you'd like. You don't have to eat the whole elephant all in one meal, but the last half, probably the last hour, is where we just spent a lot of time on our knees and worshiping the Lord. It was pretty special by my accounting. And my daughter-in-law, Shay, took over at one point, and Ryan and Marie at another. It was just the Song of Moses and the Song of the Lamb. It was a demonstration of the one new man kind of expression, kingdom worship, all directed towards a throne. I think you understand what I'm saying. By the way, on that day, we released, I think I told you, we released that song that I was just playing, Holy, and that's available on the digital platforms. We're just about to release a new EP called We Call Your Name. We call your name. We call your name. Yeshua, we call your name. We call your name. We call your name. Salvation seek your face. And we feature Shay Wilbur on that. She and I wrote that a year ago at Passover, when the world was closing. A year ago, just yesterday or the day before, we were at Auschwitz. We were remembering the Feast of Purim with about 14 nations, 48 or 58, I think it was close to 60 pastors and their wives. That was a year ago. And if you remember, I came back and lost my voice. It was burned. On the concert last week was the first time since then I felt like I began to sing like I used to. It's coming back. It's taken a long time. But I'm very grateful to God. These appointed times are so special. It's not a religious exercise, huh? Our Father has appointed these times. He says, come to my house. I have something I want to share with you. If we could just see these things as not Jewish or Christian, but kingdom. I think this is the message of our lives as we travel from nation to nation and cross-denominationally, racial boundaries, we leap over with a single bound. It's because the worship of the Lord is really what he is asking of us. So when we raise up a flag and we say to the nations, come and worship, that's what they come for, not to hear denominational doctrine. So anyway, by the way, we just took on a new assignment here. We have a gathering of like-hearted kingdom people in a congregational, pastor-supportive thing called the Alliance. And if you'd like to know more, I'm one of the directors of that, where we are throwing all of our hats into the ring and just resourcing one another. We agree on basic kingdom doctrine. Yeshua HaMashiach Hu Adonai, Jesus is Lord, and we go from there. But what you believe about the tribulation, whether there's a rapture before or middle or after, we don't really care. So if you'd like to know more about this alliance of like-minded pastors and churches and congregations, we're pairing Jew and Gentile together for a kingdom expression that's going to bring a great, great harvest. So Alliance, awakeningalliance.com, and would love to have you join us. There's an early bird special, $20 a month, and it opens up to you, pastors that might be watching, all the resources that we have here. Mental health clinic, pastoral counseling, streams of healing. There's a Bible school. There's so many resources that open up to you becoming a member. I just joined our ministry today. Wilbur Ministries is now part of Awakening. I figured it was probably a good testimony if one of the directors also is a part of it. So we throw in our $20 a month. That's an early bird special for the next couple of weeks. And the resources that are open to you are just amazing. So check that out. There'll be a link on our website. Nathan's listening, so we want to make sure that we have a link there to Awakening and all of those resources to support. And we do Awakening conferences and weekly Zoom calls for resourcing one another, for encouraging each other. We don't want you to be called Celebration. We don't own you. You do what you do. If you're a Messianic synagogue, you're welcome. If you're a Messianic congregation, you're welcome. If you're a Jesus Christ church, you're welcome. We agree on basic kingdom doctrine, and then we encourage and support each other from there. All right, so as usual, we want to invite you to be a world partner with us. World partners are a part of the Alliance and the Awakening. We are casting our crowns together at the feet of Yeshua, the feet of Jesus, for a great end time harvest. If you would like to join us as a world partner, as so many of you have, thank you, thank you. You can just click the link on the description of this page. For basically $1 a day, join us as a world partner, and you are strengthening our arms. You are also going to receive some gifts, some thank you gifts this month of March. Roar from Zion instrumental. The other instrumental that we produced is Selah, and we'll send you that. And for this month of Passover, we're also going to send you, I don't have it to hold up yet, our brand new EP, We Call Your Name, 5 more brand new songs, and we'll send that to you also as a thank you. Now those songs you can purchase on iTunes if you'd like. They're there and available. But if you join us as a world partner during the month of March, during this Passover month, we will send it to you absolutely free. Just a great big thank you. So thanks again for joining me here on Worship Wednesday. It's always a delight. Don't forget Shabbat in your home, Friday at 6. And we'll be actually doing our first Passover with some friends here in, I know it's a week early, but better early than never. So join us for Shabbat in your home this Friday, and we'll just keep on loving God, loving you. Thanks for joining me again this morning. Have a great week, great Wednesday. It's a great day to worship. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace in the name of Yeshua. Amen. We'll just keep singing holy all day long.